Hey, what's up, my YouTube family? Today I am making some beefy, cheesy patty melts. So as you can see there, I have 3 pounds of ground beef. I have some butter, some Tony Sesame seasoning, some complete seasoning, and also I do have some beefy onion Lipton soup mix. Okay, also I have some American cheese, and I sliced up a few onion so that I can grill them up and put them on the patty melt. All right, y'all, so let's jump straight into it. So right here, I'm just breaking the meat down so that once I put the seasonings on the meat, everything will come together. The meat will be seasoned like perfectly. Once you bite into that good old patty, you're going to taste all them good old flavors. Oh yeah, so make sure you break down your ground beef. I like to buy the big tube, you guys, because it's budget friendly, and also it lasts me a long time. So right here I'm adding the complete seasonings, all the seasonings I just showed you. So yeah, this is the complete seasoning. Then finally, I got that closed. We're gonna go ahead and go in with the that's the Tony Accessories. Now, right here, you guys, it looked like I'm using a lot of seasoning, but it's actually a lot of meat. And the flavor came out perfect, just right. Okay, then I'm going to go ahead and add 1 envelope of the Lipton onion soup mix. This stuff make you, it makes you, when I tell you, it makes your burgers taste so good, y'all. You make sure y'all get this and try it. Even if you're making regular hamburgers or patty melts, use this stuff. It's really good. You also can put it in your spaghetti, chili, or whatever you would like, but yeah, it's pretty good with this patty melt. Uh-huh. All right, I'm going to go ahead and mix all the seasonings with my hand. I'm going to incorporate it really good. So I'm going to mix, mix, mix. Oh, yeah. I like to get all those seasonings down in every piece of that meat. Yes, indeed, y'all. Make sure you mix it up really good. And this is kind of how I form my meatloaf too. When I make my meatloaf, I kind of do it the same way. I make sure everything is incorporated really good. So I decided to add just a little bit more seasoning of that complete seasoning, that is, and that has no salt. That has no salt at all. I just like the flavors. So I think it's like garlic, oregano, onion, and some other spices. But it's really good. Yep, so I'm going to keep mixing. All right, so right here, y'all, I'm about to form some patties. Thank y'all for bearing with me with this voiceover. I'm trying to get used to doing voiceovers and all this stuff. I'm kind of new to all this, so bear with me, you guys. I really appreciate y'all for watching and always supporting my channel. I really, really appreciate you from the bottom of my heart. I really do. Okay, so as you can see right here, I am forming a patty, and I like my patties kind of thick. There you go. Look how good that look. So we're going to go on over here to the pan. I'm going to drop that down in the pan. I had my pan on maybe I want to say a 5. So that'll be like a medium. I want to say maybe a medium high. Yeah, and so there's the patties. I'm going to let that cook up on the bottom for a little bit. I'm going to bring y'all in a little closer so y'all can see. It's going to form a good crust at the bottom, y'all. And when I tell you them seasonings going to hit just right. They're gonna hit just right. Okay, so while that's cooking up, y'all, I'm going to make this little mixture of mayonnaise with, I want to say, sriracha chili sauce. My son, he loves this stuff. But yeah, I decided to make a little mixture of that to go on the patty melt. I know it's going to be really good. And like I stated a few times in my other cooking videos, this is the salad dressing or mayo, mayonnaise, whatever you would like to call it, that I like to use. I like the whipped kind by Great Value. It has a slight sweet taste, which I love. So I've been using this for years. It's my favorite. And yes, I am a fan of Miracle Whip also, but I just decided to buy the whipped kind because it actually tastes better to me. Okay, you guys, so there's the sriracha that I'm putting inside of the whipped salad dressing. I'm just going to mix that around a little bit, and that's what I'm going to put on the patty melts. I'm going to toast up the bread with some butter, and once the bread get toasted up, that's the little sauce I'm going to put on it. Y'all, when I tell you, this was so good. Yes, indeed. You could add a little mustard in it if you wanted to, too. Hook it up like you like. Sometimes you have to be creative and come up, like, with your own little sauces and things like that. So as y'all can see, I already put the sliced onion. Well, I turned the meat over and I already put the sliced onions in so they could start cooking down. I went ahead and added the top so they can sweat down even more, become a little translucent. Look how good those onions look, y'all. I could eat those onions just like that. Yes, indeed. And yes, I will be draining all that oil off. I just left it in there so that the onions can sweat down some. But yeah, y'all, it was smelling so good. Looking good and smelling good. So I had to put the top back on so that the onions can go ahead and sweat down. And so while that's still cooking, I'm going to go ahead and start over here on the bread. So I'll be toasting the sandwich sliced bread. As you can see, I am buttering the skillet. Okay, so while we got the butter melted, I'm going to go ahead and lay the bread down. And y'all, no worries, my stove is clean. I keep my kitchen, sanitized to a T. Trust me. So everything is clean. So don't worry about the bread just sitting there on the stove. It is very much clean. Okay, so I'm checking on the meat again. And those onions, they becoming more and more translucent, how I like it. Okay, so at this point, I already drained the grease off. As you can see, it's a little bit still left in the skillet due to the onion. But yeah, I'm laying down the cheese, as you can see. I'm going to let that melt by putting the top back on it for maybe a few minutes. There we go. And we're going to let that melt. So while that's melting down over there, let's go ahead and add the sauce. I already flipped the bread over, as you guys can see. So I'm going to go ahead and add the sauce. Oh yeah, that looks so good. Just to watch it looks so satisfying, don't it? Oh yeah. All right, you guys. So at this point, I'm going to go ahead and lay the patty melt on the bread. Oh, that looks so good, y'all. My skillet, my little skillet is about to slide off, so I had to kind of adjust that a little bit, as you can see. But yeah, there's those grilled onions. You can't go wrong with grilled onion on your patty melt or your hamburger. Yes, indeed. It's like I have to eat onion on mainly everything I cook. Baby, I have to have onion. If I don't have onion, I can't even function without onion, y'all. So I'm gonna let you know that now. So yeah, I go ahead and put on the other piece of bread or other slice of bread. I didn't put no sauce on that side because I didn't want the patty melt to be too, like slippery. Everything be sliding off the bread. But thank you guys so much for watching. Stay tuned for the next video. Have a blessed day.